Hello, my name is Navigator, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at all the rewards from both Week 1 and 2 of the Burning Love event in Fallout 76. I was originally going to make these two separate videos, but I was like, what's the point in that? There's no point at all. So last week I made a video talking about what you might need to do in order to complete the Week 1 challenges. What we're going to be doing in this video is going over that before the second week, and then also taking a look at all the rewards that you can get. So let's start with that. Let's get the good stuff out of the way first. What are all the rewards from the Burning Love event? Well, I'm not going to be including every single one because some of them are lunch boxes or score or repair kits, and that's not the stuff that I really want to show off here. What I want to show off is the physical and cosmetic items that you can pick up. So we know from last week that you can get the... Oh, I'm praying that's monkey, because if it's not, that would be a weird coincidence. But regardless, what we picked up last week was the Hot Rod Pink Flamer skin for the Flamer, obviously. And that can be equipped with just about anything. And yeah, this has got to be somebody I know. But regardless, that skin is awesome. Easily one of my favorite ones. And then what do we have here? Oh yes, Reinhardt's jumpsuit. And actually, when we talk about these very interesting set of glasses that I have on, we are going to be answering a question that I brought up last week. So, once again, Reinhardt's jumpsuit was kind of the final reward that you got from week 1. The first reward you got, obviously, was that skin there. And then this week what we got was the pink fireplace, and that is what you see behind you. And very cool, actually, I will admit. Before I show off what it does, I do want to show these glasses here. So these are called Ruby's Heart glasses. I believe that's their name. And that solidifies the fact that this outfit was named after Ruby Reinhardt. You can go back to last week and check my video out then talking about who that is. She's part of the scoreboard this season. Not really a major reference, no Easter egg, but it is still kind of cool to see where that lore plays in. Alright, the final reward from this week, once again, was this pink fireplace, and a cool thing that it does is it turns on and off. You don't need any power, and it has a nice pink flame emitting from it. Very cool. Not exactly sure this is a legit fire. I'm pretty sure it's electric, but I don't know. Pretty sweet, and good to have another fireplace in here. So, oh wow, it actually wasn't even somebody that I knew, and they're wearing the Milkman outfit. If you guys don't know, Milkman outfit always creeps me out, man. It reminds me of that movie, I forget what it is, like Angel or whatever, where St. Michael comes to Earth and he has to, or Priest, that's the movie. But what we're going to do right now is I'm just going to give you guys some tips on how you can complete the Week 2 challenges. So most of them are pretty easy. 2 of them are kill 30 Scorched and kill 30 humans. If you guys don't know how to do that yourself, go to any Blood Eagle or Mothman encampments for humans, and then go to places like Mosstown, Fort Defiance, and Morgantown Airport if you're looking for Scorch. Sorry, I had to get this off the top of my head. However, the hardest one, aside from the Trogs, you can either choose to kill 10 Trogs, or I think like 1 Lesser Devil if you do the Atlantic City expedition, but the hardest one, in my opinion, was finding the glowing enemies. So, here are some locations that I would suggest if you are looking for glowing enemies. First up is Camden Park. If you go way out back to where the concession stand is, there's one of the wheelbarrows there for one of the daily events. I forget what it's called. I think it's a Lucky Mucker. There's a wheelbarrow out there. There's a little like train railway thing there, like with like an overhead shelter. Inside there are some glowing rad roaches. Number 2, Haven Church. There is always a glowing feral ghoul there. Number 3, Freddy Fears. There are typically a glowing ghoul or a glowing Wendigo there at Freddy Fears. Moving on from there, in my experience, there is always a glowing one, I should say, at Appalachian Antiques. Moving on from that, you can find either glowing cave crickets or glowing rad roaches at Abby's Bunker, the Deep, and the Abandoned Bunker. 2 of those, obviously, the bunkers being in the mire. If you guys have any other locations that you would suggest to go to, please let everybody else know in the comments down below. And I'm trying to think of what else I can say. Oh yes, of course. So when you're killing these enemies, you want to make sure that you have that skin, the one that I showed off here for the flamer, equipped on your weapon. And number two, most importantly, you're going to want to be part of a team. I suggest a public team. You can probably do it on a private, although I haven't tested it. But yeah, there you go. And you will have all of the Burning Love event challenges done for this year of 2024. And hopefully we'll be getting some rewards next year as well. A pretty decent event. I'm glad to have this stuff. If I was to name a favorite item, it would have to be the jumpsuit here. I just love how it looks. Reminds me of Bret Hart. I think I talked about that in the week one, and a couple of you guys agreed with me. It just looks so Bret Hart-esque. So there you go. I don't know. The Hart Foundation in Fallout 76. But there you go, folks. I do apologize. Number one, I was a little kind of thrown off guard by that milkman showing up. And it's kind of late at night here. I'm about to go to bed, so I'm a little tired. But I hopefully got all the information that you guys needed out to you. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Regardless, until then, as always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care. Vince screwed Brett.